In 2005, the Israeli Rabbi, Rabbi Ovadia Yosef, cursed the Prime Minister of Israel at that time, Ariel Sharon, that he will be struck by God and as a punishment for his plan to evacuate the Jews from the Gaza Strip. And in August of the same year, the Prime Minister of Israel ordered the evacuation of about 8,000 Jews from the Gaza Strip by force. And then in the same year, in November, the Prime Minister of Israel got a stroke. And in January the next year, just a month afterward, I think it was January 6th, he got another stroke and he was in a coma for 8 years until he died in the year 2014. I'm going to show you the video, but I think that this is proof that God exists because not only that God exists, it's actually the God of Israel. The rabbi is basically saying, how can you be so cruel to the Jews? How can you do such a thing to the nation of Israel? Uprooting the Jews from the Gaza Strip and giving it to the Arabs. Today, after October 7, we understand how stupid, and it was actually evil. It was pure evil to take those Jews out of Gaza, and the result is the October 7 genocide. So I'm going to show you this video and check it out. This is a proof that God exists.
شوف حتى عرقت على مكون أبغى كشيم دبي من التراب من الصوت كذا يخرج شو يعقد يخرج لا شوتي سيد دبي من التراب دبي من الدول كما أشرب ما أسمع جزرات هذا الشيء شفتنا على حبل الكتيف أشار سمده هذا شيء شو بنو بيتان نزعت الطعام شنين عقد شنين درس شيء يبغى تكفي تفوتها بتفوتها بعربي إذا بتبدأ شوط تسيم الشمال إذا بتكمل سيوط تسيم الشمال إذا بتين فلاين الشمال بتكون بصورة بعربي إذا خذار رشعت شو عشان ضرب كده وأنا كده شو أقول حتى شنو ما يقع صار في وماخ يشنا شيء وشعين من داس كده ترى رسمنا صور طاوة الدين وبعد نعطيهم ما يفسد بكين كده شمعين ليتي بني عليا بينما نعطين ربع مثلا بيبقى نبي مثلا عن الصوت الحين عشنا نسيم بفرد كما شكرا شكورتي مرتين شحن كنا حزور كنا من التوراة هذه التن بدا أحد يموت كشان عم بدايكم ليش هو بتقدير على عم إسرائيل تقدير ما يليه مسكين ما عسوا إلا ما عسوا يشتموا يشيبوت يشتموا مدرسات يشتموا التوراة إنه راح برموت هاك قومين نعسر مش العام ما يعسر مش العام ومير حشا مش فترة يعود الوعدة بتين بدعوش تبدح خمين يشتغل على موت فريد لو كلام زيت ابنوا يدرين يقولوا حكا مية ليش المعارض يقولوا معرض تسوية بعد مش هلال بعدم التدخل يقولوا انشي الكود حلق حكام قدول يقولوا تسوية يشنوي ويبابوا إلهي مسرعي إسرائيل إلي شنوي يسوعوا بداي بعد التدخل ما أخبط لين مسرعي إسرائيل مش هسوق عليهم وده شيء كده كاخ وخير الشيء هذا خير بحكى كروش العربيين عسران العربيين بيتخاطرين كنا روتينهم هم يحرقوا يتكاف يقلش إسرائيل من كمان إفو هنا احنا لاش كده سوق يشتبع شو يخوري وش كافتانه بريقا حرام يشتغدي ورابي يطيب يملاه مش هيتفتان يشتبع يدوى كور يخوري يشتبع شو أي بلي ماشيم دبان لو يبلي ماشي كل دبان يخوري يشيع وتانو أنا رقا حرام سوري تعيش أفلو حيرب حدام وناحت اعتبروش الألام لو يمنع عصمهم يا رحمين قولي لك كلش فرخوه شو يعتبروا بدون بيد يخوري بيشاروا على المقرآن واخزريو تزور فالرقاش يتعمل شيء تيوديو شدان لكن تخم عربي مش الماء الماء مش صحيح بعين شيطانات بعين عربيين بعين جهنم حرام انا ما اعرفش كده كل شويه قلت له مكاحد شو دخلكم منها
This rabbi is Rabbi Ovadia herself. He used to be the chief rabbi of Israel for about 10 years. A bit before that, he's considered to be the spiritual leader of the Shas political party, which is ultra-Orthodox Mizrahi Sephardi sectorial party, which is considered to be a party that is center. But today it's actually leaning to the right. Now, Israeli politicians usually come and talk to this rabbi, especially Benjamin Netanyahu, and also Ariel Sharon, but he's usually against leftists and against atheists. So he was very outspoken. He's a very outspoken person. So when he was actually saying this thing, this was actually after years of him having like outbursts and saying stuff that I consider to be on the verge of comedy in Israel. I think that I heard something. I remember something that there was one reporter in the 90s coming to interview, and the rabbi identified him as a left-wing reporter, so he was like, you are hostile, you get out of here, and he said it in a bit of an accent, so people were kind of like funny. He's actually an Egyptian Jew, so he still have some sort of an accent, and some people kind of like see him as if he's talking like in the street or something like this. That sometimes his talk sound to be like street talk, Israeli street talk or something like this. But he's actually very respected. In his funeral, by the way, he died in October 7, 2013, 10 years before the October 7 genocide. There were maybe a million people attended his funeral. So up until today, he's very revered. But I think that the fact that he actually cursed Prime Minister Ariel Sharon, and I can tell you that many people at that time cursed Ariel Sharon in their heart, because he was doing a terrible thing, and people opposed him, and he basically made Israel basically on the verge of dictatorship. Did I say it right? and nobody could touch him eventually, but eventually God got to him. I mean, the fact that he got a stroke right after the disengagement is proof that God exists, and this is it for me. God exists. Okay, love you guys.